Well, it may be hot outside, but summertime is often a popular time to take on a new project in your yard. Before you start any digging, make sure you call this number, 811. And here with us today is Louis Panzer, the Executive Director of North Carolina 811. He's going to be answering all your questions live, so make sure you text them in right now. That number again is on your screen, 336-379-5775. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Absolutely. Well, let's just go ahead and start here. Talk about just the overall importance of calling 811.
So there is so much stuff under the ground, everything that serves your home, gas, electric, internet, and those cables are buried underground. Unless you have X-ray vision, you don't know where they are when you're digging. And so the 811 program was established really for the utilities to help identify where they are in advance of any kind of digging. Therefore, they could go out and mark or, let you know the approximate location of where those facilities are so you don't hit them and disrupt services. And I can tell you that we take about 2.7 million requests a year in North Carolina.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, when it comes to calling 811, does it matter how deep I am digging?
It really doesn't. There's nothing at all related to depth in terms of the law as it requires folks to contact us. And you really don't want to take for granted that something is at a certain depth because so many things can affect that, whether it's weather, rain, wash down, things that have reshaped the ground. So it may have been installed at one depth, but it may not be there now. So the easiest, best thing to do, no matter what you're doing, no matter what the depth is to contact 811, let somebody come out and let you know where they are.
Gotcha. If you are having work done at your home, do you need to make the call yourself?
I mean, if you're utilizing a professional contractor to do work for you, whether it's putting in a fence or planting trees, they should take the responsibility for contacting 811. And you can validate that using our app. If you want to see that they have contacted 811, you can certainly ask them. If you're doing the work yourself, replacing a mailbox or whatever it is you might be doing, and you're doing that work, then yes, the person digging should be the one making that call.
And I want to ask too, once someone kind of from 811 comes out, what is that process like and the conversation like? I imagine they do the evaluation and things of that nature.
Yeah, so 811, NC 811 doesn't actually do the marks. We're more the communication hub between the excavators and the utilities. So what happens is when you contact us 3 full business days before your job, we will notify those utilities who are in the area have said they might have a conflict. And then as their responsibility or their locators, you've probably seen trucks with USIC on the side of them. It's a major locator in the state. The locators will come out within that 3 full days and mark the the horizontal representation of where those facilities are with paint or flags. And once that's done after the 3 full days, they're going to post what we call positive response into our system that tells you whether it was clear or they marked it. And then it's the excavator's responsibility to check that positive response and verify what they see there with what they see on the ground.
Got it. And how much damage occurs each year in North Carolina because people, they just might not even call?
Yeah, so it's a tough thing to measure because we do have mandatory damage reporting in North Carolina, and we look at this nationally as well. In North Carolina, anywhere between 14 to 16,000 damages that we know of occurred last year that were reported. Probably that number is at least twice that. And as far as damages from people not calling or contacting us, you're talking, when we see the numbers, it's usually hundreds, over 1,000 damages, at least maybe a couple thousand of incidents where somebody took the risk and dug without calling and managed to hit something.
And how can folks make sure to be safe?
Most important thing is to know what's below, as we say. You make that contact with 811. You can call us or you can use the app and do it electronically if it's a single address ticket. You want to basically notify about your intent to excavate, then wait the 3 full days, business days, and then verify what those marks are and then dig with care. When you're digging in the ground, you never know what's down there. And those marks have a tolerance zone around them. And the color is very important too. So if you see yellow marks, that's representing gas. Red is representing electric. Orange is telecommunication, in which there's an increasing amount of fiber in the ground. Blue is water and green is sewer. So be aware of what those colors mean, verify everything, and then dig with care.
That sounds good. Well, we will take a pause right here and we'll continue the conversation right after the break.